Hey guys, what's up? It's Woody990 here today, and we're going to be doing a review on the WE Series G17 Airsoft Pistol. Before I get to the gun, I want to show you guys the box, just so you know what to expect if you plan on ordering this gun, which I think you should, and you're going to figure out why in a few minutes. So while I get the box ready, this is a very good gun. I would recommend it. I'd give it a 9 out of 10, and find out why. This is the box when you get it. W logo on the top left, and then the top right, and then you get this. I'm not going to read all that. G series, and then they'll put a sticker on your box, whatever model you got. I got the 17, made in Taiwan, and WE Tactical New Series, and then you have the same stuff up there. When you open the box, you just pull the flaps up, and it's kind of a bitch, but you lift. You get a manual. This is a good manual. You really don't need it unless you just need it to take the parts off, but whatever. I don't see much Chinglish in it, but most of it's just common sense. When you get it, the gun will be right there, and the magazine goes right there. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get on with the review. I'm going to put the box to the side. Alright. Here it is, the WE G17. As you can see, I'm going to turn on the light so you guys can get a better look. G17 Tactical 9x19. Alright, turn it off. It's not working. Whatever, we'll leave it. Since this is Generation 3, you get the rail on the bottom to put lights, lasers, or both, whatever. We'll start with the left side of the frame. Right here you have finger serrations for easy cocking. Takedown levers right here, left and right sides, obviously. Your trigger right here. It's a safe trigger. It's got trigger safety. It works perfectly and flawlessly. It won't pull unless you deliberately put your finger on the trigger and pull it, as you can see. And you have your slide release right here. Slide is a good slide release. It keeps everything handy, and it works perfectly. You have finger inlet grooves on the left and right side of the frame to cater to ambidextrous shooters, left and right-handed. WE is on the side of the textured hand grip, front and back, and both sides. The Generation 3 also does have finger grooves. One thing that isn't ambidextrous about this gun is the mag release and the slide release. Everything else you can pretty much work with left or right-handed. I'm left-handed, so it's a bit of a problem, but we find a way. The WE G17s do have a safety right here, and every other Glock, I think. Towards you is safe. The trigger cannot be pulled. Push it up. Trigger can be pulled. Yeah, so on the other side of the frame, we have no markings right there. That's all bare. WET 5168, WET 5168, Chinese WE. One thing that's just kind of, it's not a bad thing, but it just kind of degrades the realism. The ejector is like molded into the slide, so it doesn't have any, doesn't even move. It's not a big deal. It's an airsoft gun, whatever. No one's going to be looking for ejectors. Or extractors, I should say. I've been saying ejector for the past 20 minutes. Some more Chinese symbols. Made in Taiwan, wetactical.co.ltd. You have a takedown pin to take out the trigger grouping. Takedown lever. As you can see, this is where the mag release is. It's not ambidextrous. Since this is Generation 3, like I said, the back strap is not interchangeable. The Generation 4 has an interchangeable back strap for bigger or smaller hands. Right here is a there where the trigger guard is. It's textured, so you can put your finger on there if you got long fingers. This is a pretty good gun. It is a gas hog. I'm going to say that it likes gas. Have at least a full gas bottle, or don't be running on fumes when you buy this gun. I don't know if it's because my gas bottle was empty, or if I had a leaky mag, or if the gun is just that bad of a gas hog, but I got like 2 or 3 shots out of every magazine that I filled. So I think it was just my gas can, or I might have a bad mag, and we're gonna get to that in just a second. This is the Glock 17 magazine. I shouldn't say Glock. The G17 magazine that comes with it. This is a very nice magazine. It's a little shiny, but who cares? It's a magazine. According to the numbers on the back, it holds 16 rounds double stacked. Yes, it is double stacked, as I just said, so make sure you can double stack. One thing that I didn't like about the magazine, which is kind of a big thing for me, because I don't like having to hold this thing down, when you pull the follower down to load the BBs in the mag, it doesn't have a lock, so you either have to hold it or find something else for that to happen with. On the bottom of it, it's where you put in the gas right here, and unlike the old KWA and KSC magazines, you had to pull this thing off and then fill it. WE said hell no with that, and just drilled a hole through the base. To get this off, if you find out that you need to clean the mag or replace a follower, you just find something to push that in, pull the base out, and all of it should just come out except for the gas valve. That won't come out. This is a good magazine. It's got a nice weight to it. I'm going to compare it to the H&K 45 magazine that I have for the KWA H&K 45 US SOCOM. I'm going to go ahead and show you these. As you can see, the 45 magazine is on the left and the G17 magazine is on the right, as you can see. So I'm going to show you the front. They look the same. Not that much of a difference besides size. Alright. Now, that's about it. I'm going to go ahead and skip to a cutscene, and then we're going to go ahead and do the disassembly of the Glock. Alright guys, what's up? It's Woody990 back here again, and we're going to do the disassembly of this Glock. I just did a review of it, and it's going to be in this same video because I'm not going to make 2 videos for it. I'm just going to try to put them in one. But, yeah, so here we go. So what you want to do is, the magazine cannot be in the gun, which I have the magazine right here. If it's in there, take it out, rack the slide, and these takedown levers, pull them, make sure they're both down, push the slide off. Now, for the slide, you want to, if you want to take the whole thing apart, like if you need to clean it or something, that little black piece right there, that needs to be popped off, and then it's gonna come out. But I'm not gonna do it. It's a pain in the ass. One thing WE could have done is made that better, but oh well. Beggars can't be choosers, as I always say. The hop up. This gun does have hop up, and it's right there. That little wheel, as you can see. If you're pulling it back towards you, then it's probably going to be up, but pushing it forward is going to be down. When I got mine, I had to turn my hop up a little bit because it was shooting way low. But this gun isn't, like, it's not a KWA or like a SOCOM gear or anything. It's WE doesn't make the best guns, but I love this gun, and I don't think you can go wrong with it. It's an $80 gun from Red Wolf Airsoft. This right here can make me love WE. It all depends on how this gun performs. It's the first WE airsoft gun I've ever owned. So let's hope they did a good job. Now to the frame. The frame right here looks just like a real Glock frame, if you've ever seen one. The slide release right here. Trigger. You pull the trigger, get the hammer, put the hammer back down to put it back on. Yeah. That's that. And the safety right here, the one that's the serial number right there. You put it back. You can see how it moves things in the frame. Alright, so that's that, and that's basically it. If you want to, I know a couple companies sell them. Airsoft GI might do it, but they were out of stock last time I looked. Red Wolf Airsoft, which is where I bought this, has them. eHobby Asia might have them, and Airsplat might have them, but you can get different lower frames. You can get like OD green, tan, or like if you want to, you can just take this one and paint it yourself. Also, another thing I would like to mention, you can get different slides too. They make like silver slides and custom slides with holes drilled in the top and inside for weight reduction. But this gun's not that heavy, so it's really not that big of a deal. I love this gun. I personally think it's the real Glock version of the real steel G17, which I have shot before and I loved it. It works flawlessly. If police officers trust it, I should trust it too. That's how I feel, and that's how I do feel. So to put it back together, you do everything opposite of what you did. Remember, if you took that out, put it back together with the little pin, then you want to line it up right here, put it on the slide, and make sure everything's on there. And then, as you can see, rack the slide a couple times, get everything, and this takedown lever should be pushed back up, and you shouldn't have any more problems with it. I'm gonna go ahead and kill the hammer. One thing I didn't really care for much about this gun was the scratches on top of the barrel when you rack the slide, or when I got my gun, the back plate right here it looked like it had been run over a couple times. It wasn't that bad, but oh well, it's 80 bucks. Alright, so if I would give this gun a 9 out of 10 because it works pretty good. I haven't had it jam on me once. The only reason I didn't give it a 10 is because it likes gas. Yes, it loves gas. So make sure you just have a gas can rating around, and I'm going to show you guys the sights because I think I forgot to do that. Your standard GLOCK sights. They're pretty good. You can buy Tokyo Marui night sights. Another thing I want to point out before I end this video, you can buy anything. God, I'm starting to sound like a Chinese man. Anything Tokyo Marui will work on this WE Glock. WEs are 1-to-1. That's 1-to-1 scale of Tokyo Marui Glocks. So everything that you can buy for a Tokyo Marui, you can buy for this. It'll work perfectly. But yeah, don't hold me accountable for that, because if you do something and you mess up your gun, that's your fault. But I've been told, and I've seen Tokyo Marui parts work flawlessly on these. So yeah, that's all up to you. What I plan to do in the future is I obviously want to put a light on it. I don't really care much for lasers. They're really not that good for me, because I don't know. I want to put a light on it, and I want to I want an OD green frame, and I want to put Tokyo Marui night sights on it, and put some Tokyo Marui parts in it, make it shoot harder. It doesn't shoot, no, it doesn't, like this right here. This will shoot about 375, 380 FPS. This is my KWA HNK45 US SOCOM. But that one shoots hot for a pistol, and this one shoots about 300. But I mean, it's CQB. You don't need a 500 FPS gun for CQB. It's got good range. It's accurate up to about 30 feet. Which, I mean, you find me a CQB house that's got more than one 30 feet haul, then okay. If not, then don't buy this gun. That's all I gotta say. But I love this gun. It's gonna be my new baby. I'm gonna treat it like it's mine. Well, it is mine. But I think you should buy this from Red Wolf Airsoft. 80 bucks. I ordered it on Wednesday. It got here on Friday afternoon from China. What does that say about them? It says they're amazing. So I'd like to give a big shout out to Red Wolf Airsoft for that. That's really cool, you guys. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. God bless, and support our troops.